India has always had a very huge market for fitness wearables, but of late we are seeing more and more brands dip their toes in the segment with rather unconventional and interesting offerings. Now I say that because Amazfit, which is one of the biggest fitness brands in India, they have a wide variety of fitness wearables that you can get across different price points. They recently launched this. Now this right here is the Amazfit Neo, which per the company is a retro styled smartwatch, and in this video I'm going to walk you through my experience of using this for around a week and I'll tell you all you need to know about it. But guys, before we get on with the video, make sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any quality tech content that we put out. Now that you've done that, let's get on with the full review of the Amazfit Neo. Okay, first things first, the USP of the Amazfit Neo has nothing to do with fitness at all, and it's all about the design. Now to my knowledge, this is the only retro styled smartwatch that you can get on the market. And as you can probably tell by the design shots, Amazfit really hit the nail on the head when it comes to the looks of the Neo. In fact, when I first unboxed this smartwatch at home, my parents thought that this was an old school Casio. It really looks like one, doesn't it? Now you can get this watch in more vibrant colors than what I have on, including a red and a green hue, but despite my watch's monochromatic and minimalistic hue, I still got plenty of compliments for its design. Come to think of it, the only thing that I don't like about the Amazfit Neo's design is that the straps don't ship with quick release pins, which means that changing the straps will not be that easy. Other than that, this watch looks exceptional. You can dress it up, dress it down, wear it to the gym, whatever. This watch is going to look excellent on your wrist everywhere. Now talking a bit more about the watch's design, this doesn't ship with the touch interface and you'll get 4 buttons on the wearable with 2 positioned on the left hand side of the frame and the other 2 on the right. Now you'll be using these buttons to access various features of the watch, and trust me, you'll get the hang of the control scheme in no time. Now as for the display, like I said, this isn't a touchscreen and you'll get a black and white panel here. Now there is backlit support though, and you can have the watch's screen light up automatically thanks to lift to wake functionality, so you don't have to constantly press a button to check the time at night. Also, the screen does indeed feature an always on display, and these digits won't just disappear after a few seconds. Now if you look at the design shots, then you'll notice a circular dial at the top left of the screen. Now this is where you'll find various icons which indicate the watch's built-in features. So if you want to know where you're at with your daily step count or measure your heart rate, you can do that all directly through the watch. So how comfortable is this watch to wear on a day-to-day basis? Well, having reviewed a ton of different fitness wearables from different brands, I can tell you that this watch is easily in my top 3 in terms of comfort. Now the watch comes with this rubberized finish on the casing and employs the same on the straps, which makes it a joy to work out in. Now that reminds me, this watch is waterproof up to 580 mAh, so don't worry about sweating it in the gym or going for a swim with it strapped around your wrist. Now coming back to the comfort aspect though, the buttons sit fairly flush to the chassis too, so I never found myself toggling them accidentally when my wrist was at an angle. Also at 32 grams, this wearable is extremely lightweight, so you won't feel it ache your wrist even if you're wearing 24 hours a day. And yes, that does mean that you can wear this to bed, and this makes for a great option to track your sleeping routine as well. Now much like all of the offerings from Amazfit, the Amazfit Neo also pairs to the company's companion app, which now comes under the moniker of Zepp on Play Store and App Store. I've talked about the interface of the app quite a lot of times before, and not much has changed here since I last reviewed the company's Bipest Lite. But to summarize, the app offers a neat and tidy layout with all your fitness stats present front and center the second you open it. Now you can also head on over to your profile and tweak various things about your Amazfit Neo, such as toggling idle alerts on and off, and handpicking alerts from apps you'd like to get notified for. Fairly basic stuff. Now as for the smart features, well, there aren't any. See, this won't read out your notifications or even show them to you on text. Heck, you don't even get personalized icons for different apps, and whenever you get a notification on the watch, it just reads app, so you have to check it on your phone regardless. Well, usually that would have been a big red flag, but in the case of Amazfit Neo, it's clearly not meant for that. See, this is a style-centric, nostalgia-invoking timepiece with some smart features baked into it, not the other way around. Now that said, I just can't understand why the brand didn't add a tiny vibration motor which would give haptic feedback, because as it stands, this thing will beep every time you get a notification, which I don't have to tell you is not ideal if you're out having dinner or in an office setting. Now same goes for fitness tracking too, and this thing will only track your steps and heart rate, but credit where credit's due, it does both these things with excellent accuracy. Now during my time with it, I noticed that it didn't account for go steps, and the calculated step count would fall short of just 3 to 6 steps, which is more than acceptable. Also, this watch offers excellent insights into your sleeping patterns too, shedding light on the duration of your deep, light and REM sleep, and the results were once again very accurate. And since this does connect to your smartwatch using Bluetooth version 5.0, I found the connectivity strength to be fairly good too. I mean, I was still receiving notifications on the watch with my phone in a completely different room, so that's great. Now in terms of battery life, Amazfit claims that the Neo can last up to 28 days of a single charge, and in my week with the wearable, I have managed to get its battery down by just 21%, so I feel that the watch can very well hit the 28-day claim. So the Amazfit Neo cost ₹2500 in India, and for that price, this watch gets my full recommendation. Now see, if you're going to compare this watch to a Mi Band 5 or a Realme watch, then you have to understand that it's obviously going to lose out on the feature set, and that's because that is not this watch's USP. This is more of a sentimental timepiece with some tech flair to it, and in that regards, this watch is unbeatable. So if you're tired of wearing both your old school Casio as well as a fitness band, then this watch is a very happy in between, and it offers the best of both worlds. But guys, that wraps up this full review of the Amazfit Neo from my end. Do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do give us a big thumbs up. Until next time, this is Prateek from Mr. Phone, signing off.